Last week I posted a video talking all about my honest life update and kind of my postpartum depression that I had been experiencing. So in this video I want to share with you 5 things that I have done to kind of overcome and work through that postpartum depression. So we'll just get started. The first thing that I did was kind of make some adjustments to my diet. So when I was pregnant with my son Eli, as a lot of people say they also experience, I could eat whatever I wanted. I could eat dairy, gluten, I could eat Wawa sandwiches, like I could eat anything that I wanted. And when I had Eli, I noticed that I became 100 times more sensitive than I had ever been before to food. And my food sensitivities, they manifest in, I would say, like mental issues. So if I eat something that bothers me, I don't get acne or really a lot of stomach upset. I experience stress, anxiety, and depression. And so after I had Eli, I continued eating similar foods to what I would eat when I was pregnant with him, and I was experiencing a lot of stress, anxiety, and depression. So I really had to look at my diet and kind of see what was making me not feel so good. And in doing that, I eliminated certain things and was able to kind of get my diet down to something that I didn't feel anxious, stressed, or depressed. And currently I reintroduce things every once in a while to see if something does trigger a response, but I've been pretty successful recently. But yeah, I'd say the first thing that I did was I looked at what I was eating, because sometimes what we eat can kind of trigger some of those lower emotional states. And another aspect to that too is if our blood sugar isn't balanced, we can also experience mood instability, or go on like a blood sugar roller coaster of just having lots of energy and being drained. So I also made sure that all the meals I was eating were full of proteins, carbs, and fats, just like a well-balanced meal, to also regulate my blood sugar and create some mood stability there. The second thing that I did was I got off of social media completely. So you guys may have noticed that I stopped making YouTube videos. I also stopped scrolling Facebook and Instagram. I just realized I was overloaded with information and I just needed a break. And by getting off of social media completely for 3 weeks, was able to provide me space mentally to kind of pull things back in that really mattered. And also with the springtime here where I am, we purchased a stroller and I have been able to get out and go for walks, and some sort of daily movement has always been really important and crucial for my mental health. And after having a baby, it had been really hard for me to find time to have some kind of daily movement. So by purchasing this stroller and with springtime here, I have been able to move my body to get out, get fresh air, and get some walks in. And I personally believe that walking is like the best exercise you can do, especially if you do it outside, because not only are you moving your body and getting exercise, but you're also getting fresh air. So it's like a win-win. I've also been using positive affirmations, such as I am enough, everything I need is here, I am always provided for. I have found that by using these positive affirmations, I'm able to replace some of the lower or more negative, non-beneficial thoughts in my head. The fifth thing that I've done, and probably the most important thing, is prioritizing self-care and personal hygiene. I find that when I actually take care of myself, like get up and change my clothes, brush my teeth, brush my hair, and shower regularly, I feel like a completely different person as opposed to when I don't do those things. And as I mentioned in my previous video, I've also found that just by taking care of ourselves, we're able to approach any and every situation more fully and as the best version of ourselves. So those are the things that I did personally to help me work through and overcome my postpartum depression. And I feel like depression is one of those things that can come and go in our lives, but by having the right tools and support, you know, in most cases we are able to work through it. So I hope that you find this video valuable and helpful on your own journey, and I will see you all next time.